My mic wasn't on the whole time. Oh, that's not good. You know what? We're learning. What are you doing?
What side of my headphones is working?
Okay, Emily has headphones from the 1940s.
I got it.
She got them from her dad. They're very... Oh, no.
We have a loose wire.
All hell's still breaking loose. When is it going to end today? I think it's just... Is today Friday the 13th?
No, but
Now
maybe it's a topic.
It's the next topic.
What's
All
up,
right.
Frankie?
I again feel like I'm sounding kind of like I'm in a cave, but we're not promising this is going to be perfect. We'll get there. What is the cat is eating the ring binder there?
I like how she stopped and she was like, nah, I wasn't doing
Playing
that.
all like, hey.
She removed her paw over.
Which one is volume, Emily? Is this the
Yeah.
first one? Test.
That'll test your mic up.
Test.
Other way. There you go.
Yeah. No, I don't want it too. She's eating your cord now.
Well, it's already half working and not half working.
Is the open sign closed? Somebody's coming in.
It's closed.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
There's a customer who thinks we're open.
What do you think they're going to do when I look at
I
them
know.
through here? Oh!
Yeah, the front one says on. In case you missed it, this is... Oh. This is what we do.
We're going to get better
We
at
turn
this.
a negative into a positive. Wow. Let's see how much wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Right. There's people that are helping themselves to the wood. I want to see if they take all of it. Now, see, it says free wood, right? Let's see. Are they... I have them on... No, I don't care. I hope they take it all, to be honest. I've been trying to get rid of it now for, 10 days? But I always think...
I thought it would have been gone a lot faster, and I'll be honest with you.
Well, it's been so hot. I don't think as many people are outside. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter how hot it is.
I don't care how hot it is. I still want to marshmallow over the fire.
I don't know. They have this look like they're in a hurry, like they're stealing, even though the wood says free. I think they're gonna actually take it all. That one's no.
Rose City Boot Boys.
No. That's a band.
Oh.
They're really good, actually. They used to be a server. His name's Curtis. Did you ever go to Mama Burger?
Yeah.
He's the guy, shaved head. He always had like camo 3/4 length pants on.
Does he have a piercing?
I'm pretty sure he did. Tattoos. Okay. And always had Doc Martens on. Anyway, super nice guy. He's in that band. Now I'm going to forget their name.
Reckless Upstairs.
Reckless Upstairs. I never heard of him before. Starting to go out a little bit more to the bars myself with
Gonna check this
Hillary or whoever. Reckless Upstarts, really good. They're kind of like, I don't know. I'm sure they've heard this a million times, but they're like Windsor's own Dropkick Murphys. Like, maybe they don't like that comparison, but I don't know. They definitely do a boot stomping,
Frankie.
Irish kind of punk, whatever. All right.
Oh, you were going for
My favorite part was when Curtis...
You're okay.
Curtis announced the band, he introduced everyone and then said, and hey boys, no fighting! Because I think their music really does kind of incite a little bit of male bravado. And so, yeah, I think there's a fair amount of... some fisticuffs have been known to break out at a Reckless Upstarts concert or show. Okay, the cat's making me crazy. They're still pulling wood.
I don't know that Curtis, though, but yeah. Huh.
No, they're taking every last morsel. There'll be nothing left except a twig. Just as well. I'll be cutting up more. No, I think we're done for now. There's the one... The only... In case you missed it, my house... go ahead, cat. My shop is my house. I live here upstairs. Downstairs is a shop. Vintage and Vinyl. 891 Front Road. Are you alright?
It's really hot in here.
Well, take it off. Good Lord. Ivy. At this point, the bit has... it's time. It's over. It's time to just be yourself. Get Get comfortable. Look at the cat. The cat almost knocked over your $500 camera or whatever it was.
No, we're good.
Yeah. How much was that camera, by the way?
I love you. Mine? Oh, I don't remember. I bought that so long ago. What, 13 years ago?
All right. Okay. So, I just hope that my mic isn't too loud, but
I'll tell you right
we'll
now.
figure it out. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's when you post it if people complain.
Has anybody actually complained on any of them, though?
Yeah, the first one was way up, and it kind of sounded like a little bit like this, but I was closer. That's better now, actually, when I get closer. When I'm back, maybe it's me.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to get closer to the mic. Who knows? Closer to the heart. Hardtail tattoos. I only know... See, here's the thing. I feel bad. I only know 3 of the tattooists, artists that are there. Oh, sorry. Allison. I don't even know what last name she uses. I know her Facebook name is longer. But, yeah. So, Allison. There's Cool Guy Carrie. And then the Boston Scott, and that's who me and Hillary met first at the Fog one night, and that's how we found out about the tattooing, and that's where I go now for my tattoos, and they're over on Drouillard. It doesn't say their address. I think it's like 1000 block.
I can Google it.
There you go. I want to say it's like 1310, something like that. 14 something. It's pretty, anyway.
1033 Drouillard Road.
Not even close. 1033 Drouillard. Yeah. So nice brick building and really nice. Man, air conditioning just ripping in there. If you're worried about being warm, like no one wants to be.
So what you're saying is I should bring a parka because I'm cold in here.
Yes. Wear a parka, wear mucklucks, and bring some gloves. But no, it's beautiful for myself or anybody who runs hot. That when you're getting a tattoo, you tend to be a little more warmer too, because no, that's not.
No, true. I was quite cold for mine.
Really?
But I'm always cold.
Yeah, I don't know. When I go in there, it's I hate sweating. I hate being hot. Maybe that's just me. It's a me thing. But anyway.
Yeah, most people don't want to be hot.
In this hot weather, in this hot summer, it's good to know that where you're going at least has the air conditioning on and ripping. And yeah, it's easier to put something on than it is to, what are you going to do?
You can only take off so many layers before people get a little offended.
Right, at some point. You don't want to be laying there naked. Okay, so that's Hardtail Tattoos, 1033 Drouillard Road. If you're looking for a tattoo. Again, I only know 3 people. There's probably others. I feel bad, but I've only went there twice, and I see Allison. And she's really great. I never had Boston Scott. I'm sure they're good too. And Carrie's been tattooing for a long. Cool Guy Carrie, he goes by. So I'm Facebook friends with all of them. They're all pretty good people that I've met. I've known Allison forever, since actually grade school, way back. But anyway, it's a really nice place. So that's all I gotta say about that. So
we do.
Right. There's my 2 latest. That's a Spaceman, and I've wanted these for like 10 years, maybe more. Spaceman, this is skull, and then we've got I don't think you can get it on there, but it's too far.
I'll get some pictures after.
There you go. Sort of a raven on a half skull. I just always loved this guy, and she even got the white in his eye and this look. He's kind of got this perturbed kind of look, so I love it. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk today, but I don't know how much information we really got out of it. Not that we're going to run on and on and on about all the, wiki stuff too long, because let's face it, we want to give our own opinions as well as what we think. So, Emily, I'd like you to ask me a question or two if you have any.
Oh, yeah.
And even if you asked them before, maybe re-ask them. That way we can use maybe this footage instead of the other if this turns out better.
All right, so what did you think of the Terrifier movies?
I liked it. I like art. I just don't think the first. I think it's a little like the second one went way too long, like 20 minutes too long, and then the first one, like any first movie, it's finding its. That's better. It's finding its vibe, right? It's finding its whole how it's gonna.
Why I can't hear you. Okay.
But it's heavy on kills, not real big on plot, but they're trying to incorporate, it looks like, more plot. I'm watching the third one. Here's where I'm like, I've heard the third is the best, and yet I'll be honest, I haven't watched it all. I've watched snippets, and I've watched about halfway through it, but I haven't finished it, and that's what everybody tells me, is that the third one is the best one. So I feel like I'm kind of doing this podcast probably a week before I should have. But I like it. I like Art. I'm interesting going to be seeing how number 3, when I actually can watch it and how good it is. I think then I'll become I think that it will make or break me as a fan if I really like 3, and I think I will. I can't say because I didn't watch it. So, but the first 2, good movies. Second one, way too long. First one, I thought was really good. It sets the precedent in far as I don't think any other. There's been gory movies, but never has an iconic or whatever you call it horror villain. Never have their kills been so gory. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
That again, there's some sick gory. There's stuff that honestly, like in European countries I've seen some films that are just absolutely, that's the point of them. It's just, that's the only point of them, is just to make you sick. And, but as far as being a major film, not some sort of like weird snuff film or strange, bizarre European gore fest or whatever, it's a franchise, right? Okay. And it's definitely, I think, without a doubt, it's the goriest, and it really tends to go over the top by just, it shows everything, and then it goes an extra 2, 3, 4, 5 more hits, and it really has a thing where it does a lot of where the person just is still alive, and that really makes you kind of like all the more kind of sympathize or empathize, whatever you want to say, with the human being that they're still alive, and so that makes it that much more cringe and like, oh my god. Whereas someone's dead, it's just you're squishing. He does that too, but there seems to be a fair number of his kills where the girl or the guy or whatever are still alive, and he just keeps, like, he doesn't just want to kill them. He wants to absolutely abuse them and make them feel pain and anguish in the worst, most horrific way possible. I think that's the gist of Art. And as far as, like you had mentioned, and I don't know how we're going to edit this together, but you've mentioned earlier about how in the first movie he's immortal, if you will.
Yeah.
And then he becomes this demon in part 2. As much as James argued with it, it's been talked about a lot, and it's on Wikipedia and blah, 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 blah. So, thanks, Kat. On that note...
Oh, Frankster!
Oh, my God. Well, I don't think the camera caught that because it was under, but the cat just did a total wipeout on Emily's notes.
That's okay.
There's cliff notes, and then there's trip notes. Did that almost kill you?
Are you okay, Frankie?
Wow, that was like not
I think this camera got totally...
Oh, no, she...
shifted just a little bit. Let me hold on one second.
Yeah,
sorry, folks. We'll be right back.
All right. Oh no.
All right. Do you feel the gore was over the top? I think you've already said yeah. It was extremely gory for the sake of being gory. So
yes.
And we already discussed. I can edit that part in about who would win in the first film.
Who would win in a fight?
A fight.
Or a fight to the
death.
Knife
fight. A knife fight.
Yeah. A knife fight. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, let's face it. That's all subjective, right? But I think Art has this. That's the thing. He has this kind of like, with the kills being as violent as they are, you kind of just almost like it's the impression that it gives that this guy is like willing to do anything. And not to say that Ghostface or any other of them isn't going to do just as much damage in such a way, but Art just takes it next level that you kind of think, wow. And the fact that he's a clown, I think that even adds to it that, killer clown, and people have this thing about clowns, and he's one ugly, scary looking clown. And right from the start, I'm like, wow. Look at this mask. It was like unreal. And I was surprised really when I watched it. When I first watched it, it wasn't that popular yet. And I was like, man, I just felt right away that there was something about it that it was like so, whoa.
Yeah.
like when I think in the first one, he's chopping the girl right in half. He splits her. He splits her right down the center, upside down, which there was another movie actually that's not to a human being, but to a human being, sorry. There was the movie with Kurt Russell, Bone Hawk Tomahawk.
Oh, I heard Bone. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't see it, but I did read
Bonehawk
about it.
Tomahawk or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, where the guy gets totally split between the legs. It's really, it was like,
13
whoa.
ghosts. Door came down on a guy, and it was the same thing. Split him right in half, and it showed it because it was a glass door.
So
That's the only thing of that movie that stayed with me. It was so disgusting. I was like, oh,
well,
no.
I mean, so it wasn't the first time as far as when art did it. It wasn't like, oh my God, no one ever did that before. But now it's going to bug Bonehawk.
do you want me to Google it?
I guess it's Bone. The funny thing is, it's not a Tarantino movie, is it? No, it's not. But
Bonehawk.
Bonehawk Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk. Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk.
Kurt Russell.
Right, Kurt Russell. That I know. And I'm mixing up because Kurt Russell's in all of, well, not all of them, but Death Proof and a bunch of other Tarantino films. So, yeah, I love Kurt Russell, man. I'm like, he's one of my favorites. Going way, way back. Kurt Russell was originally how it started, was when I was a kid. Kurt Russell was in this Disney movie called the oh God, you're gonna have to Google all day. It's a one where he's the world's. I think it's called The World's Strongest Man, and it's at the end he's has to lift. He has to power lift a weight, and it's absolutely like the dumbbells are gigantic. And I don't know if when I was a kid and I just watched it, I just thought it was the neatest thing that he lifts this thing. And it's by way of this cereal that he eats, that it gives him this super strength. Yeah.
And you said it's a Disney?
Yeah. Am I mixing up Kurt Russell with, I might be. No, I sometimes mix, you know what's funny? I mix up sometimes Kurt Russell and the guy... What's the other?
The Strongest Man in the World?
The Strongest Man in the World.
Okay,
That
there
was
we go,
a
yeah.
Disney movie, and it's really, it's a cute movie. And basically, the whole team, okay, it's a bunch of weightlifters, and in order to beat the other team, he has to lift, like, as much as 5 guys.
Oh.
So, like, it's just so crazy when you see the barbells. They're as tall as he is, and there's like 5 of them on each side, and he lifts it up because of this cereal that has this formula on it.
Oh.
It's a silly kids movie, but it's actually, it's got the Disney touch to it, and that's where I kind of was the first movie. And then one of my favorite all-time movies, and I never talked to you much about, is The Thing. So thinking about that for a tattoo, actually. Can't decide, though, really. I don't... See, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to tattoo something gross on me. Is that weird? Like Freddy Krueger's head. I don't know if I want to look at that all the time. Because, let's face it, a tattoo, it's forever, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do I want to look at Freddy Krueger's ugly mug for the next, however long I live? But, I'm just saying. But, The Thing is, a great movie. Have you seen it? No? The Thing? No?
No, I haven't seen that one.
John Carpenter's The Thing. Here's the thing. It takes place in the far, far north, like Arctic, and it's all snow. I have a thing with snow movies. That could be a podcast.
Because I've seen Swamp whatever, the one about the guy in the swamp. I've seen that one.
Swamp Thing?
Swamp.
Swamp Thing was an old, like, mid to late 70s with Barbara,
Then they brought it back for
Barbara
a
Bach.
TV thing.
Yeah. But that's totally different than The Thing. It's
Oh, okay, yeah. But that's
totally-
what I was thinking was,
Nah,
yeah, okay.
totally different movie.
All right.
No, it's a cool movie. It's John Carpenter. It's really well done.
I'll have to check it out.
Not to get off a beaten path, but hey, at least now we're talking now, and without Michael here, so we can actually conjure up some things that we dig. Anyway, well, I guess what do you want to talk about, Ghostface?
Did you find it humorous at all? Was there humorous notes to Terrifier?
I think so, to some degree, because first of all, the fact that he's doing this, like he's so over the top and happy about. I mean, I don't know. I don't find that funny actually. Now that I think about it, that's not funny. If anything, it's kind of like terrifying. It's the fact that he's mocking the people. No other. I'm trying to think. Well, Freddy to some degree mocks him by what he says. Hello, goodbye.
What about when he does the dishes in the third one?
Well, yeah, that's when he goes so far. I hope this isn't too much of a spoiler that Art would kill a family. Hard to believe, I know. But yeah, that's what he does right around Christmas. It's Christmas classic is what I'm told. Again, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch the beginning part. And yeah, he basically bludgeons and destroys this family in the worst of ways. And then he proceeds to walk over and have some cookies and milk. And then he washes the dishes. So yeah, the washing of the dishes is just almost like, are you kidding me? It's very comical. So it's taking it, definitely a little more... and you wonder why they did it. Was that to maybe kind of like balance off the extreme gore a little bit?
I think
give
so.
it a little bit of comedy relief, give art a little more...
It's supposed to make people kind of connect with him, I think, in a way.
Yeah. Instead of being this just like...
It's kind of like that moment in The Devil's Rejects when Otis gets the ice cream to the face when Baby's holding it out for him in the car. And it's kind of like that whole little family moment to make you kind of feel for them, these killers. And you're like, oh, look, there's that little family moment.
Yeah.
Totally different movie, but it's the only thing I could think of with a family moment that was like some insane killers.
All right. So was there a scream? I'll ask you a question. Just you can go to the notes if you want.
Oh, you're good.
At this point, we're winging it. Was there a scream? Was there a scream that you liked the best, and
Definitely
why?
the first one.
Okay.
Mostly because it brought up, there's the fellow, I'm going to have to look at his name because I'm terrible with names, Randy, who goes on about all the different horror movies. So if you're a virgin, you're not going to die, all that kind of stuff.
All the rules.
Yeah, and then how, like, in the third Scream movie, they get a package from, I can't remember who delivers it because Randy's dead in that one. Sorry, spoiler, but you should have seen it by now.
It's been out for 10 years.
Right. What are you waiting on?
At some point, it's like deals off.
And he basically says, the third movie, all rules are off. Anybody can die now. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So there's kind of humor in that. And then I find it balances the slasher flick type thing with a little bit of humor added in. With a backstory, which again you don't really get to until the end of it when Billy admits to why he's doing all of this, and then all the other following subsequent films, most of them follow again with the same backstory where other family members kind of come into play. So I kind of like that. I like there to be somewhat of a story. No offense, Art, but I need a reason for why things are happening. In Art, there was no reason, which I get it. In real life, there's just not a reason. And that's what he was. He was a psychopath serial killer that then died, somehow got brought back, and merged with a demon on his way back. And then there you go. Now you've got Art the Clown as he is.
Seems legit.
Indestructible. Apparently, you chop his head off, he's going to pop out somebody. Don't worry, he'll be back.
Every one of the movies, Terrifiers, that I've watched, I've been watching them, but at the same time, I've been doing something. And I'm wondering, did I miss, was there back story given about Art?
No, because when I googled it, there's so many people that want to know, and now they're waiting for the fourth movie to see. They thought the third would give a little bit of something, but there's nothing.
Is it going to be like a prequel to the
I don't
first
know.
one? Yeah,
and then people talked about the other two that he's kind of in, but nothing gives an actual backstory to him or why he did what he did. So maybe that's what they're waiting for. Once their franchise starts to dip, then they'll bring out the Art backstory to bring it back up, get their money back.
Maybe he doesn't need a reason, and that's part of his. That's part of his.
Which, in all honesty, makes it more scary when
Right.
there is not a justifiable reason at the end. Which I mean, there really is no justifiable reason to kill someone, but at the end of the Scream one, Billy, he did it because. Her mom, Sidney's mother, Maureen, had slept with his father. And then his mother started ignoring him, and so it just spiraled.
Right, and that's always been most of these movies, slasher films or whatever. They always seem to be not. I mean, I'm not checking every single one off for sure, but I think most of them, for the most part, have a reason that the person, like Michael Myers, there's something that led to why he is the way he is. I mean, other than he's pure evil, but he didn't just boom like that, as far as I know. But am I wrong?
No, I'm pretty sure there was a reason for most all those ones. Every one that I've seen, most of them had
Jason's mother
some
was
sort
originally...
of... Yeah, the killer first.
Made him kind of maybe the way he was. Freddy got burned and...
No, which sucks, because we had a good banter going on there.
Yeah, had it.
Dang it, that was... Oh, well, I don't know where that cut out now.
Well...
This is all learning. We'll get better at this. Don't unfollow us now. Trust me, guys, this is going to be great. Come October, you're going to be happy you stuck around. My headphones cut out. I hope you can hear me still. There we go. Yep. I'm going to get some more modern headphones.
You gotta.
I love these things. Frankie, do you want to talk? Frankie, you got some words of wisdom?
She's gonna just...
That's cool.
She's just gonna just...
Stroll on by, sweet pie.
Well, since we don't know how much longer this battery's gonna last, I guess we should probably... Well, I feel bad because...
Oh, I had so much stuff. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. If you want to just...
but no, if it's all...
Well, you can. Your camera's going to keep going, so even if I'm done, right? If you want to read a couple things to...
I just wish I knew where it cut out.
Make your best key 2 points.
My best key 2 points.
2 points.
All right. Well, I'll bring it back to, I guess. Okay. So, did you feel that it was at all homage to the '80s slasher the films, the Terrifier? Because that's what a lot of people were saying, but I didn't see it. And having watched, I don't know, you've watched more '80s than I have, but
no, I don't think I don't see that. I didn't even have did it have even '80s music? Like it had nothing really. To me, it was all very modern, and it is violent and in a different way that the '80s never was. '80s would cut things, and you'd see blood splattering, but you didn't necessarily see flesh being cut off. Every now and then something would happen, like in Jason movies and whatnot, but it was nowhere near was it the gore level.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything '80s about it.
Yeah, neither did I. I don't know fully where people were getting it.
I'm missing that, but again, I think I know '80s, and that don't feel like no '80s to me, Bob. So,
yeah, no.
Anyway, I'm looking out of the corner of my eye what she's up to, the cat. She's really enjoying the sun rays. For some reason, there's a little... Oh, now she's tired. It's time for bed. I'm dialing it in now. Okay, one other point, I guess.
So I guess just in case it cut out, the reason I liked Scream is because it has a storyline. I like when things have a storyline. And the Terrifier, it lacked any reason for why he was doing that. So hopefully all that stuck in, and these will get better. Maybe we'll readdress this. This is the second Scream podcast. Second one. We'll get this.
You don't have to be so apologetic. It's not like they're paying $19.95 a month.
Well, it's true. This is free.
This is all free. This is free content. Pal.
Free entertainment.
It's not like we're $29.95 and there's none of that going on. All right. Well, again, we have no idea how much the first one was. We have no idea if anything in the first one is even edible or usable, and we have no idea how the last one, how much of it was filmed. So, awesome! Just another day on the Stay Groovy podcast.